All right, guys, make a video, real quick analysis here, see what is going on so that you guys don't get too confused. Some expectations and a little quick analysis on where my predictions are going to fall in line here. So I know this is gold here on the 15-minute chart. So gold did a major rally. So I'm going to highlight this 15-minute chart. This is Tokyo, beginning of Tokyo. This is acting as support. Major bump. It's this is 6 o'clock London time. So during London sessions, this thing did a major rally going up. And then this is New York time. And we're coming into the end of New York here in another 2 hours and New York's going to close. So overall, gold is going to try and close. Remember, previous high for gold last week was 1233. So it's sitting right here where it fell back last week for 1233. So I'm going to rewind this back from last week and up until now. Okay. So I'm going to go straight to the 4 hour. This wick right here was at 1233. We're sitting exactly where it's at right now. Previous high from last week. We know that the close was here. A lot of resistance. That's why I shorted it here back on Monday. And then it came right back up again, doing a major rally close to 1240. I'm going to show you guys the daily chart. Notice that this line of resistance is here. If it actually does close above here, I'm just looking for it to pull back down sometime tonight and then get out. So as of right now, gold is on a bullish momentum. So I don't want you guys to be like, well, I'm going to wait until, gold comes back to my entry point. If your entry was at 1220, what was it? If your entry was at the very bottom here from yesterday during Tokyo, then you're going to have to take a loss. But I'm expecting a further pullback going down, retracing down during your Tokyo. And then gotta be careful during London sessions because they could probably jack this thing up during London sessions again. So if they're going to jack it up for London, then you have to be prepared to just cut your losses wherever gold is sitting at. So don't be, like I said, don't be waiting on me. I'm just letting you know right now, this is my turnaround point. If gold actually closes above here for today, I'm just expecting for it to come back down for a little bit, and then it probably end up trying to shoot higher. Its next target would be pretty much 1260. So that would be its next line to go against. So other than that, that's one way, like I said, of holding a negative trade, because if it bounces up throughout the whole night, right? So gold's been bouncing up since Tokyo last night, and it's riding for London. Now it's going up again for New York. So that's 3 sessions already. So I'm expecting for Tokyo to retrace down. One of the sessions has got to retrace down. So if it's going to be Tokyo, if it's going to retrace down for Tokyo, then that's your time to break even or just take a small loss. So that way you're not going to be confused on saying, well, I think I'm going to hold it for another session or two and then finally make some profit off of that swing. Sometimes you're going to have to take a loss on the swing. So that's my way of looking at it. Now, overall, like I said, the 2 pairs has been really diving up and down a lot is UJ and gold. So we know that gold's been shooting up a lot. So I'll just go back to a 1 hour chart. Okay, just going to highlight one more time here. Tokyo went up, right? And this is the new day. So this is Tokyo last night, and this will be the new Tokyo. And we're only a few hours away until Tokyo, or we're only 5 hours away until Tokyo starts. So it looks like gold is going to try and come back to its previous high before closing, before the end of the New York sessions. And I expect for it to come back down. And if it doesn't break 1231, or it just comes back to 1231, I'll just cut my losses. If it breaks 1231, then my next target would be 1229 and then maybe 1227. That's just looking at the 1 hour chart. So I'm breaking it down every $2. Like I said, if it doesn't break 1231 tonight, then I'm just gonna cut my losses because I'm not gonna sit and wait on a negative trade forever. You gotta know when to take, and you gotta know if you're swinging for that long and you have the patience, you're gonna be negative equity. You're gonna be probably 89% drawdown. And if you have the patience, you can wait it out until the new session starts. So when something goes up that much or something goes down, like UJ went down a lot. I'll explain UJ after this. So when gold goes up for this much, especially from last night up until now, so you're talking about, yeah, 3 sessions already. Then the next session, your 4th session, you gotta expect that a retracement. Now after the retracement, you gotta ask yourself that is it gonna break whatever the low price was when it retraced down? So it pulled back down to 1231 and closed here. So you're looking for it to target here again. And if it builds support here again, I would suggest looking at the 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. Don't be looking at the 4 hour because the 4 hour takes too much to take a look at. You gotta look at these smaller time frames that you can pinpoint when you want to take your losses, and we'd have to and shoot back into scalping mode. So that's one thing looking at for gold right now. I don't want to talk too much about gold. I just want to give you guys a brief down, quick analysis here and what prices to look at. If you're willing to hold on a negative trade and it's been going up for 3 sessions, expect the 4th session to retrace. UJ. Reason being why I want to buy UJ was because this is creating a double bottom right here on the 1 hour. I'll show you guys the 4 hour. I'm still long-term buy on UJ until UJ actually closes below 112 and shoots down 111.9. I don't care if it shot down 111.9. I mean, it did. It broke 112, but it never closed below 112. So there is my target. If it closes below 112, I'm out. I'm done. That's how much of a loss I'm willing to take on my account. Some people can't handle taking a big loss. So you can't handle taking a big loss. Make sure you use smaller lot sizes so you don't get yourself too caught up on, using a lot of positions or a standard lot. I'm looking at the same pattern structure right here, how it closed out like this. Looking to create this double bottom structure because that's how it closed. And I'm looking for it to come back to test. First, I would probably look for it to come back to 112.5 and then come target 112.8. Remember, 112.8 was yesterday's highest price. So key factor is US, Saudi Arabia, Europe is having problems. USA is having problems with Saudi Arabia right now with the Middle East. What else is going on? Canada is having some issues with oil. There's some other hidden agendas and hidden events that are happening during Tokyo sessions versus during New York sessions. So that's something to remind yourself. If you're probably wondering why the markets are moving so fast on a specific pair, make sure that you don't be, because it's not on the economic calendar. It's always an unexpected news event. So that's something to pay attention to. Like today, there wasn't much there was only 3 speeches, but I don't care about the speeches. So once speeches are done, tomorrow we'll be more focused on the CAD news. Back to UJ. So back to USDJPY here. Let's hop into the 15-minute chart. And then I'll work my way back up. So we know that the lowest price closed on the 15-minute chart is still above 112. Okay. Looking for it to come back. You got your line of resistance right here, 112.35. You got another one here, 112.45, and then you got another one at 112. Let's see, 112 between 112.6 and 112.55. So basically every 10 pips, if you want to count that. So every 10 pips it breaks, then be ready for it to bounce back down for a little bit and then come back for another 10 pips. Then bounce back down and come back for another 10 pips. So that's one way of looking at it. Okay. If you were to look at a 15-minute chart and scalp it back through. On the daily chart, this is a pretty strong engulfing bearish candle. Pretty strong. Okay. And this is another resistance here. So far, like I said, if USD/JPY cannot come back to break its higher, to break its 112.8 price sometime tonight. If it, like I said, if UJ can't break 112.8 again, that's it. I'm done trying to swing. So two pairs that we shouldn't be swinging for this week: USD/JPY and gold. So by looking at them during on Sunday, I wasn't for sure where they're gonna go, and all of a sudden they did a kickoff during London, and then yesterday where they dropped gold and then UJ went on a buy, but now things just pretty much just reversed itself. So these two pairs are going to be the most volatile pair and probably a little bit more choppier than all the other pairs. Some other pairs like they're really choppy so far is USD Swiss franc. So you can look at this. This is USD Swiss franc on the 15-minute chart from Sunday. This is Sunday, and up until now, you can see this is a pretty tight price range for USD Swiss franc on the 15-minute chart. So this is zoomed in here. So I don't want you guys to get confused saying that, oh, there's a lot of movement. No, it's on the 15-minute chart. And you look back from Sunday and up until now, it's been sitting here. USD CAD has been doing the same setup, but on a really tighter price range right here. Okay, so you just gotta look here. Oh yeah, we can't count the 19. I forgot about that. Can't count the 19. This was on Friday news. So from the 22nd and up until now, you can see where this zone's at right here. I am still selling Australia. Like I said, based on, I want to look at this. I am looking forward to, I don't care if it closes bullish or, yeah, I don't care if it closes bullish. Well, I'm expecting for the next candle to go bear down. Okay. Because I'm treating this candle as a retracement candle on the 4-hour. Same thing with New Zealand. I'm treating New Zealand, this candle as a retracement candle, and then the next candle to bear down again. Euro. I'm still selling euro. I'm expecting euro to come down. Okay, back to 114. Let's see here. The pound. I'm still selling the pound. I'm expecting the pound. You can see how strong this trend is going down here. Okay, on the pound. Remember, the pound is the weakest pair so far for this week because they dropped a lot during yesterday. And I'm expecting the pound to come test break. Pretty much, well, for me, long term is 1290. And then your JPY pairs, like Euro JPY went down, GBP JPY went down, but UJ, okay, you can see a difference in USD JPY here. They shot it down, created this double bottom structure. The wicks are very similar, and I expect this to close as a bull candle. And then we'll see if the daily candle comes break 112.8 again. If it does not, like I said, if the daily candle does not break it, then that's it. Then we might end up seeing a zone here for the week going up and down like this for the whole week. So Don't get too caught up on this. So, but just be mindful that if it doesn't go the way it's be anticipated, then straight back to scalping mode for each session. Explain a lot. Oh yeah, dollar. I'll probably explain a little bit on the dollar. So the dollar is creating a lot of resistance here. I was expecting the dollar to fall back. For Tokyo, it didn't. And you can see that it's dropping for its own session right now. You can see that the past couple hours, it did a major spike going up. And this, let me go to 1 hour so we can talk about what happened to the dollar. So from yesterday, Tokyo, it went all the way down, created a lot of support here. And I'm looking for it to bounce back up from this sometime tonight. If it doesn't bounce back and it actually breaks down lower, then that is my signal to just sell the dollar until the dollar decides to come back up. Overall, I am still bullish on the dollar. I'm not looking for any reversals yet. What I'm looking for is for the dollar to come break above this resistance. Okay, this is on the 4 hour. And I'm looking for the new daily candle, that starts tonight for Tokyo, to come higher, to break 90, pretty much just come back to 97, break 96.5, and then come test 97. Okay. On the daily, you see a lot of structure of where the dollar's been sitting at. Okay, so the dollar's been sitting here for a bit, and you can see that this structure has been sitting here for a while. So, like I said, we might have a consolidation phase for this week. We might not see a whole lot of volatility, but tomorrow's Wednesday. We're getting ready for the BOC rate statement, interest rate decision, and the monetary policy report, and the BOC press conference. Other than that, all the other red news I'm not worried about. And then Thursday, we get ready for monetary policy statement, press conference after ECB's interest rate and deposit rate decision. This does not do any major movement, but the press conference and their statement will do a major spike for euro, and then we have good orders coming out for US right after that during New York sessions. And Friday we focus on GDP. That's it. That's all I got.